Now, welcome to the stage, your host and MC, Brennan!
Hello, how's everybody doing on Friday? You guys ready to have a good time? Woo! Keep that round of applause going if you are happy. Where are the truly happy people tonight? Where are you happy people? Awesome, that's great to hear. What's your secret, sweetheart? What's your secret to being happy? What is it? Liquor and cocaine. I'm going to be in that room over there as soon as the show is over. Good for her. Clap it up for the cokie, goddammit. I'm not going to judge you, man. Whatever makes you happy, do it. Drinking makes you happy, get drunk all the time. Smoking weed makes you happy, get high all the time. If eating makes you happy, be the fattest fatty who's ever waddled the face of the planet Earth. Do it. Stop calling it an addiction. You met these fat assholes? I'm addicted to food. I'm a food addict. Yeah, dumbass. We're all addicted to food. Think about that. There's no kick in that habit, is there? No. Never gonna go to work here, two guys talking. Did you hear about Jim? No, what happened? He quit food. Holy shit, when? 3 weeks ago. How's he doing? He's dead. He died. Should've just cut out carbs. There are some things that are addictive, though. There are, I'm not good. Like, I'm a cigarette addict. Any cigarette addicts? Big cigarette addict? It's hard. No one thinks that's a real addiction. No one does. I've done some research. I found out cigarettes are as addictive as heroin. No one buys that, ever. There's always one thing I hear when I say that statistic. That's bullshit, man, that is bullshit. Cigarettes are not as addictive as heroin. People suck dick for heroin. No one's ever sucked dick for a pack of cigarettes. And that's true. But it's not because they're not addictive, it's because you can go to a gas station and buy them for $5. That's not an option heroin addicts have. No one's ever blown a guy behind a dumpster for a dime bag of heroin, stood up and said, "Son of a bitch, they're selling this at BP now? I'm never doing this again, this is bullshit." Could have had a Slim Jim in my mouth instead I had Jim Slim. This is fucked up. New York's testing that theory, man. I was in New York a week ago. $12.50 for a pack of cigarettes. $12.50. I was like, shit, there are easier ways to kill myself, for fuck's sake. How much is rope? Jesus. Be happy. All those people that clap, stay happy. That's my tip to all of you tonight, is be happy. Because happiness is the fountain of youth. That's what keeps you young. See? That woman's 82 and she sounds like she's 16. You want to see what happens to someone when they fill their heart with bitterness and anger? Exhibit A. I'm 27. Nobody guessed that, did you? I don't look a day under 46. And I feel like I'm 87. I turned into a World War II vet overnight. I yelled at kids for playing their music too loud. That's how fucking old I am right now. And I hate popular music too, by the way. Rihanna's the worst. I hate Rihanna's music so much, I don't have a problem with Chris Brown. None. Zero. Judge me if you want. If I ever run into that bitch, I'm gonna beat her to death. With an umbrella, Ella. I fucking hate her music. Laugh it up, white people. Your music's just as shitty. You heard that stupid Maroon 5 song plays all the time? I'm at a payphone trying to call home. Where? Where the fuck are you where there's a payphone? Did you hop in a time machine and go back to 97? That song is about a guy trying to call his ex-girlfriend from a payphone to try and piece together why she broke up with him. Here's a tip, fellas. You don't have a cell phone plan. In 2013, we put our finger on the fucking reason. Get a cricket phone, you cheap prick. $50 a month. All the songs, I hate them all. The lyrics are just dumb. She's just a girl, but she's on fire. Well, then put her out, for Christ's sake. The bitch is burning to death in front of you. I watch the news. That's why I'm in a bad mood all the time. The news. You want to bum yourself out? Turn on CNN for 30 minutes. It's horrible. It's one bad story after another. 26 elementary school children were shot and killed today. Jesus Christ. Bombing at the Boston Marathon, 3 killed, hundreds injured. Holy shit. 3 states voted to legalize marijuana today. Hey. That's not bad. I don't see what's bad. Breaking news, Hostess is going out of business. I was at my mom's house when I saw that story. She thought another terrorist attack happened. What happened? There's no more Twinkies now, they're gone. Some news stories aren't scary. They just piss you off. I don't know if anybody saw this. I saw maybe the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, about 3 months ago. There was a 6-year-old girl in Pennsylvania who was suspended for 2 days and subjected to a psychiatric evaluation by her school because she violated her school's zero-tolerance gun policy by bringing a pink Hello Kitty bubble gun to school. Not enough of you laughing at that. Do you realize how fucking stupid that is? I feel a lot of you pulling away from me. I have a zero-tolerance gun policy when it comes to schools. You shouldn't bring a gun to school. If you bring a gun to a school, you should be arrested, not suspended. My problem is, she didn't bring a gun to school. She brought a bubble gun, and that's not the same fucking thing. And you know how I know that? Because I've been robbed at gunpoint. I've had a guy shove a gun in my face and say, "Give me all your money or I'm gonna blow your brains out." And I believed him. Because when I looked down the barrel of that gun, there wasn't a Japanese cat in a blue miniskirt winking at me. Get the fuck out of here. If you've ever been robbed by somebody using a pink Hello Kitty bubble gun, that money didn't belong to you. It's theirs. They earned it. She threatened to shoot the kids in her class with bubbles. The principal of the school went on national television and said threatening to shoot kids with bubbles was a terrorist-related threat. Terrorists. They're using bubbles now? That's happening? Get on the ground. No one move! Dumbest thing. Politics, that's what they show on the news all the time. It's the other thing I hate about it. All politics does is give you a reason to hate someone else. That's all it is. See how tense it got? I just said the word politics. That's bullshit. We're Americans, right? We have the right to our own opinion, right? So round of applause, honestly. How many people are either disappointed in President Barack Obama or just think he's a bad president? How many people? Racist! Look at the racists! Look around, dumbasses! Look at the white table next to the 2 black tables. Don't move, Beverly. It's a trick. Look, I love Obamacare. I've supported it the whole time. The people that clapped, are you Republicans? 2 people answered. The rest of them, shame on whom you want, shame on you. That's fine. If you're a Republican, that's fine. Here's why you're wrong. There's one thing I hate about Republicans, and that is trickle-down economics. Everybody knows what that is, right? These Republicans honestly believe that if you give all of the rich people all of the money, then they'll spend it and it'll trickle down to us. And we'll all get jobs and iPads. There's only one flaw in that plan, and that is that rich people don't spend money. They keep it. That's why they're rich. Any poor people in the crowd tonight? Poor people like me? We spend money, don't we, poor people? We spend money we don't even fucking have. We make it up. Let Visa deal with it. I want this Xbox. You give a rich guy a tax check for $50,000, you know what that guy's going to have? $50,000 more dollars. You give a poor person a tax check for 50 grand? That dude's gonna have $80,000 worth of crap. I guarantee it. I got a loan taken out. Let's go spend some fucking money. Any single ladies in the crowd tonight? Single ladies? Check it. You should hit this up. I may be fat, uncoordinated, with a small schmishma, but I'm quick. Yeah. By the time you're disappointed, I'm done. Think about that. Boom! Skeet, skeet, sleep, sleep. That's how I roll. In and out. Surgical strike. Alright. This is my tip to the ladies, because I feel like I should leave you with something. Help you grow as people. Ladies. Okay. Who's smarter, men or women, ladies? Who's smarter?
Women!
Yes! But it's because you cheat. And here's why. A woman, you are not smarter because you're just naturally smarter. Women are smarter because their brains never shut off. Ever. Ever. Like, Koki, you look like a sexually active woman. Have you ever had sex, and in the middle of having sex, thought about something completely different? Yes, of course you have. You've all had. You've all laid there going, I wonder if those walls would look better. Tina called me today. That shit's incredible. A woman can have something inside of them and think about something unrelated. That is a skill men do not have. Fellas, have you ever gotten a splinter? That's 2 to 3 centimeters. That's the only fucking thing you can think about. Get it out of me! Get it out of me! This woman has had 6 to 14 inches inside of her. And she's thinking about her fucking taxes. That's amazing! There's a side effect, ladies. There's a side effect. Your brain's never shutting off makes you delusional. It makes you think you have power you do not have. Every woman in this room thinks that she can get a man to do absolutely anything. That's right, hear that evil bitch in the back? That's wrong, ma'am, that's wrong. We will do most things. We'll get rid of our friends, we'll change our clothes, we'll stab a guy if the pussy's good enough. But there's some things we will not do. I'll give you an example. A buddy of mine told me his last ex-girlfriend told him he was not allowed to have alone time. Everybody following me? This isn't how I do it, I'm just gesturing, so cool out. Yeah, this is how I do it. It's a lot of lotion. She told him he was not allowed to go downtown Buster Brown because in her crazy, addled mind, that was the same as cheating. She told him she'd leave him if he touched himself. See ya. Right, fellas? Ladies, there's no ultimatum you can give us to make us stop jerking it. None. Every guy here was told we go blind doing it, and we all rolled the dice, didn't we? Let it ride. Just put it all. I don't need to see, I know where it is. This one's even worse. This is my last. This is the last one. I had a buddy tell me his girlfriend threw down the gauntlet and gave him an ultimatum. Said he had to make a choice. He had to choose between her or his dog. Is this your woman, sir? Is this your woman? This one? Beautiful. Beautiful. If she gives you that ultimatum, what do you choose? The dog! That's a smart fucking man! You know why we're going dog? Dog love is forever. If you get a dog to love you, nothing you do to that dog will make him not love you. Here's a little experiment to all the fellas who think I'm out of my mind. Go home tonight, lock your girlfriend and your dog in the trunk of your car for a day. And then pop it open and see which one's happy to see you. Because it's not going to be your girlfriend, I guarantee it. Your dog's going to be stoked. He's going to be like, I knew you were coming back here. Oh, shit, girl. Woo! screaming the whole time. He left us here to die! And I was like, no, he'll be back, you'll see. And then I took a shit in her purse. I'm top of it. Thank you guys so much.